Welcome back to the Common Sense Grandma. If you are new, my name is Michelle, and I do a lot of different videos on grocery hauls, cooking. In fact, I have butter chicken in the crock pot over there that I filmed this morning. That will be a series for this week. But today I went shopping at Aldi, and like I talked about in my last grocery haul, for this month of May, I'm going to really see if I can stick within budget and keep track of all of our grocery expenses. Now, this is my first grocery shopping since we were together last time on my grocery haul. I believe that was Aldi and Walmart, which I do still need to do a short pickup order, a small pickup order, I should say, from Walmart, because Aldi doesn't always carry everything. I also had left my list in the car. That's okay. But today's haul comes to $91.25, not including this. I don't think you can see it. We have here, ooh, that's getting in there. We have here a chocolate cream pie. Let me pick it up and move it. This is from Coco's. This was $20. My husband has been asking for a chocolate cream pie. Yes, I could make it, but I have a lot of grandma duties this week, and I just don't feel up to dealing with that right now. I need to find a good recipe. If any of you know of a good recipe, please let me know. I looked briefly last night, and Pioneer Woman's recipe, there was a lot of likes and there were some dislikes. I don't know, her stuff, I have probably 4 or 5 of her cookbooks. Everything I've made has always turned out perfect. So I don't know. So if any of you have a chocolate silk cream pie is what he likes, please let me know in the comments below. Now, this is, I didn't buy any meat except for some turkey lunch meat. That's for quick lunches, sandwiches, and I know 2 family members this week will be needing to make lunches this week, so that's pretty much for them. But let's just go over this quickly. Tropical blend frozen fruit, that is for smoothies. I have a lot of berries in the freezer, but not that, and I mix them when I make it. That is 7 something, I think, something like that. And then also for the smoothies, I like to put yogurt. So we've got the Indulgent Greek that has honey. This is the plain, I always buy whole milk yogurt. This is Greek yogurt here. I like that for making whatever that dish is called with cucumbers. It's delicious. I got something I've never tried before. This is red cabbage with apple. Well, I've had it, but not this one. I don't know if you know this, but Aldi is a German company, and the parent company actually owns Trader Joe's, which is why you see a lot of products at both stores that are very similar. But I thought this would be good. It wasn't that expensive, maybe $3. My real dad's family is actually from Germany. On his dad's side, my grandfather's full German. And so I love some German food. I didn't get to know them that well. My parents got divorced when I was probably 18 months old. I didn't meet him until I was about 12 or 13. I probably saw him a total of 5 times in my life, but thankfully I do have a wonderful stepmom. Is that information you need to know? I don't know. I talk a lot, right? Sour cream, because I just made ranch dressing all from scratch, and it takes 1 cup, and so I thought I'd better replenish that. This is spreadable butter. I keep that in the freezer. That's just for extra. Orange peach mango. I put a little bit of it in the smoothies, half and half. I needed heavy whipping cream because for the butter chicken that's in the crock pot there, it takes a cup. And lactose-free whole milk, and then almond milk for my husband. And granddaughter likes strawberry cream cheese for bagels. This is from Alouette. I think all of you know that company. This is toasted everything soft spreadable cheese. I thought this would be good. My husband has been craving Hickory Farms cheese, you know, the cheese ball and the other ones. Well, of course, we can't really get that right now. So I'm trying to find something for him. Could I make it from scratch? Yes. I actually probably have everything. Maybe I will. But for right now, to tide us over, we'll try that. And then free range eggs. And then we've just got some sparkling waters here. A lot of us like to have a glass of that once in a while in the evenings. We've got tomatoes and limes because I think tomorrow we will either do tacos or haystacks. 2 mangoes. Now with these mangoes, I've been buying them from Walmart and Aldi. Every single one this last month has been perfect. So hopefully we've scored there. Because mangoes are so nice. It's such a nice treat in the evening. I did get a package of strawberries. I do have strawberries growing outside, but right now we're getting just 1 or 2 at a time, and it's not always enough. I've got 18 plants. So pretty soon we'll be loaded with strawberries, which I can't wait because I can freeze them. But we've got kiwi. That is also for the smoothies. The organic avocados were only 20 cents more than the regular avocados, so why not? Avocados are so good. I did pick up 2 eggplants. My husband told me last night, he goes, "You haven't made eggplant parm in a long time." And I said, "No, I haven't," because honestly, it's kind of a pain to me. Maybe I've gotten lazy about cooking. I don't know what it is. But I said, okay, I'll make it. Normally what I do at Trader Joe's or Aldi, certain times of the year, they have the frozen eggplant that is already breaded and cooked, and you just can layer it with your sauce and the cheese. I think that's a lot easier, but I will make it from scratch. What do we have? Baby bok choy. I do have some of that growing in the garden, but you know, it's probably just easier to buy it because it takes up a lot of space just for one little stalk of that. So mushrooms, because mushrooms are always good to have on hand. Lettuce. Now I did buy this because I wanted a Caesar salad, and I prefer the romaine for Caesar salad. I do have lettuce growing outside, but they're all very tender leaves. They're delicious, but that to me is more for a vinaigrette. So I got that for Caesar salad. And then 2 bunches of bananas, not organic, organic. I just looked for the best bananas I could find. I don't necessarily care about the price. I did get a cauliflower and some sugar snap peas, and that's because I really wanted something to munch on when I'm working at my desk or something. Sometimes I just have a plate of fresh vegetables, and it's just a nice snack. And that's what my husband always ate when he was driving home from work. I would always send him a small baggie with some fresh vegetables to kind of keep him awake because he has to drive up and down a pass. And it's almost an hour drive when he was working. And so this made sure it kept him awake, but it's just good for us to have fresh vegetables. So I just go through and wash a lot of this, get it cut up, put it in a Tupperware or whatever, you know, I'm using to store it in, and it works great. And then we have snacks, and some folks take that with them in their lunch for school. Broccoli, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I was thinking about a broccoli salad. I love broccoli salad, and I have kind of forgotten to make that lately. Or we'll do beef and broccoli. I don't know. This is a beautiful pineapple. I think these are $1.97, and they're always good. I've never had a bad pineapple. So you know what? That is everything for today. I will be keeping track of what we're spending this month. I'm determined to come in budget. I actually haven't set my budget. That's a good question. I'm not sure what our budget is for food. I think a lot of people, I will say I think it's $600. I think we're going to go under that. I still have chicken and some other proteins in the freezer. I've got 4 tubs of tofu in the fridge here. We have all kinds of beans, you know, available to cook. So I don't need a lot of, let's say, proteins, which are more expensive. So we'll see how this goes. I do need to do a pickup order from Walmart. I'm actually going to go put that in right now. And hopefully I will get that today. I don't know. It's already 1:26, so probably not. I'll have to do it tomorrow. But I'm excited about this. I'm not sure how all of you are budgeting, but you know, prices are higher. And I actually was surprised when I checked out today. I thought it was going to be maybe 110, 115. So I am happy that it came into what, 90, 91. So I hope all of you are having a wonderful week. I will film the other video with the Walmart and add it to this one at the back end. I just got home from Walmart with a very small pickup order. This total is $40.20. And I really learned something here. Look at the difference of the soy sauce. The sizes. This one is 1.2 quarts. This one is 2 quarts. This one is from Sam's or Costco. And this one today, this little small one, I paid $7.97. At Sam's Club for a 2 quart, 75 ounces more, $7.38. So this one costs less than this one, so my bad. I should have just waited to go to Sam's Club, but this week is kind of a busy week. I didn't want to have to go there. I wanted to just get all my shopping done today for the week, so that's the way it goes. And same with the pancake mix here. This is 10 pounds, and at Walmart today, $9.97, and I looked it up on Sam's Club, $7.74. So, you know, that's another few more dollars, $1.50 or so more. But for the convenience, I'll take it. That's just the way it goes. So what else I picked up was Comet Soft Scrub with bleach. That's for our sink. This house was built in 1959, the year I was born. So it's pretty old. It's not easy to get clean, and unfortunately I do have to use bleach to get it clean. That's the way it goes. So I also picked up a small cheese ball for my husband. He'll like that. And then I bought 2 packages of veggie burgers. This one is grillers, and this one is like a chicken. We just like to have that for a quick lunch or dinner. You know, I don't always like pulling everything out to make dinner. And so if it's just, especially if it's just the 2 of us, I can do this. And, you know, I'll make some hamburger buns probably tomorrow, put them in the freezer, and have a salad, and we have a good meal. So we have soy sauce, pancake mix, the veggie burgers, and then the cheese, and the soft scrub stuff. Now, I did buy more nutritional yeast. Hang on, bread's in the oven. See the bread? It has risen nicely. I'll put that in the oven in a few minutes once the oven's hot. Now, what I do with the nutritional yeast is I make this mixture here. Usually it's in a big jar. I think I made it in a quart jar the last time. And it's like a chicken broth, but it's actually vegan. And it is so good. It's just delicious. And you use nutritional yeast and then a lot of seasonings, you know, garlic powder, onion powder. I can see a lot of herbs in here. Parsley. I almost said pretzels. I don't know why. Parsley, other things. That's what's in here. And I eventually will do a video on some of these mixtures that I make. But this is just nice to have. We do eat chicken. I do make our broth in the Instant Pot, and then I can it up or put it in the freezer. But sometimes it's nice just a quick, if you only need half a cup or something, and this is delicious. So I was almost out, so that's, and you know what, guys, this is good on popcorn. This is so delicious. If you make your own popcorn, sprinkle this on. It's kind of a cheesy flavor, It's really, really good. I really like that. So our total for shopping today, I spent $94.43 at Aldi and then $40.20 at Walmart. That is a total of $134.63. And that is it for the week. I don't plan on going any shopping until next Monday at the earliest. And if I can do this every week, I'm definitely going to stay within the budget of what I'm setting. I will write this down on my whiteboard that's over in my office over here, just to really keep track of the spending. And yes, I know I should make pancake mix myself. I used somebody's recipe about 6 months ago and I really didn't like it. It had cinnamon in it, and I don't know, I put that in. I should have left it out. I just didn't like it. The pancakes were so-so. So I will need to keep trying different recipes. But right now, especially for the grandkids, they can just take this. I put it in the big Tupperware and they just add water and they can make their own pancakes, and it just makes it easy. Or when I have the little granddaughters here, same thing. I can make them pancakes really quick in 5 minutes, and I'm not having to crack eggs and put in milk and butter or oil, all those things. I know I should make it from scratch, and eventually I will. I hope all of you are having a great week. I would really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye.